Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. We're preparing now for Symbotic earnings. We have the earnings as requested by a member who did a $5 minimum super chat. To cover the earnings, you get this as well thrown in. This is not part of the deal. This is just me being nice. I can be nice sometimes, and I'm being very nice now because we're covering it this afternoon. We're looking at some analysis, which I'm going to cover as well. Very, very exciting. This is the Symbotic earnings coming up. But boy, do we have some events for you. What do we have? Let's get straight to it. Tomorrow, a world exclusive. Yes, Mobix Labs comes up tomorrow. It is a members only event. The very first time we have done an exclusive, world exclusive, meet the CEO live on the show. The very first time we've given it to the members. Members only tomorrow. Very, very good. Very, very nice indeed. Live trading, live event. That's happening tomorrow. I've just received a tag here. Mobix Labs. Mobix Labs, the company itself, have mentioned it right there. They've pinned it at the top. Look, tomorrow, our CEO, Fabian Battaglia, will sit down with Martyn Lucas for an exclusive live interview, world exclusive, on the Martyn Investor Show. Look at this view on YouTube starting at 9:15 a.m. Pacific time. There's the link. Very exciting. So make sure that you all comment on this. If I give you the link to this, copy link, let's get all our investors in here and go and leave a comment. There is the link to the Mobix Labs there, their X account position there. Go and leave a comment there. I'm sure they would appreciate that and go, wow, this is fantastic. We love it. All right, very exciting day. And then we also have the Symbotic earnings tonight. After this preparation, we have this. This is available to the general public. And also we have coming up tomorrow. Let me have a look at it. Where am I now? Here we go. Let's look here on the homepage of the channel. We have also here, if you look on the homepage, you'll find the members events, by the way. There is Symbotic. I see a member now who came in and spoke to me in the comments. That proves that works, doesn't it? TS, I'll be with you in a second. Here is the event right now, is Symbotic. There it is this afternoon. NVIDIA earnings. Can you go, where is the Mobix? I can't see it. Upcoming live streams. Where is it? Well, you scroll down and you find it in upcoming members only live streams. We've never done this before, giving it to our members, but we have so many members now that this is really quite special, that we want to, really give you extra content all the time. All right, so there you go. That's what's coming up. Let me read the comments. Anyway, let's read what's happening here and let me catch up to date. Kevin B, good morning, good afternoon. How are you doing? NRDY, looking good. Hero, what does that mean? What does hero mean? Explain to me. Say hi, hello, Stephen Lewandowski. Let's go Mobix, indeed. Let's go Mobix. It will be a big event tomorrow. I'm nice, says Stacy, just in case anyone wondered. I'm really glad you're nice. We all knew that anyway. Hi, sir. Martyn Lucas, my Discord is okay. You are a member of the channel. Let's get you in. Let's get you in to that Discord stuff. The Discord stuff. Okay, here we go. Let me just clear that there. Gotten. Right, let me go over to Discord. Let me show you how I do this. This member here messaged me earlier and said, I'm a member and I want to be on YouTube. I want to be in Discord. And here we go. Gotten. Hang on a minute. Is this David Ewan? Maybe? TS? No. Because you've got the fleur-de-lis, and that was this morning we were talking about that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is who you are anyway. So what I'm going to give you is, first of all, members role. Okay. Scroll there. You'll see me do it. They are YouTube member. Boom. Let's get in. Now I give you a change nickname. If we put that here, TS, that's as you're known on YouTube, so we know it's the same person. Boom, get in. Now, please do not accept any friend requests from Martyn Lucas. I never send them, but you can now send me one and I'll accept it. Without a friend request, without us being friends, you can't message anyone throughout the server. And that's why the scammers all the time try to friend you. Do not accept friend requests. So what you do is send me a friend request right now and I'll accept it right now. As I've put it in the chat, please spell my name correctly, Martyn Lucas, Martynlucas. And I don't mean the display name, I mean the username. So if you do send me a message now, I shall accept it live on the show and you'll be all in and you can take advantage of all that, all the Discord services. Especially, of course, the Ed Nevius scalp trading training for free. Okay, all right. New Orleans Saints football team. Yes, I knew it. This morning we had someone else, David Ewan, and I went and I saw the fleur-de-lis and I went, "You're the Saints, aren't you?" And he said, "Yeah, bloody hell, see, I've been there. I knew all about it." What's your thoughts on Spirit? Yes, Spirit. I haven't had a chance to do any news on that, Damien. I'd love to, but I have to prioritize at the moment on the members. We've got a big day coming. We've got earnings coming up. We've got to analyze that. I haven't got a chance to have a look at it, but I don't invest in airlines. They're not for me. They are just not worth it in my humble opinion. And as Dan Penner said, and there's nothing humble about me. Anyway, if you want to become a member, this is how you do it, and we can prioritize you, and you can have earnings just like this. So let's get ready. Just before I start the analysis, getting ready for Symbotic, there is a few things I should mention on the homepage. Some videos just out you may have missed. Let's go inside. We're going inside tomorrow to the Mobix. This was a members only video. It's just come out now to the general public. It was members for the first couple of hours. It's now general public, so you want to go and check that out if you're a member or not. World War III, I gave you a full breakdown here, and we covered it this morning, and then I made it into its own video. World War III, why there won't be World War III, why there's volatility, what we're looking out for, and so on and so forth. All the Black Friday deals, we're giving away free trials, discounts, best ever prices for Seeking Alpha, Alpha Spread, all of this stuff. Get the deals. There they all are. NVIDIA news. We got some news just out about NVIDIA. And, of course, we got the charts yesterday, or literally last night from not even 24 hours yet, 20 hours ago for Tesla and, of course, NVIDIA from the amazing Sensei just out. And then we had, of course, our Let's Pump Discord for free. They're giving a free trial to for everyone to boost the channel. You simply go on to Discord and do a free trial on the boost, and we can get extra features added to our server, make us become a much more professional server. And there's the update about the training that Ed Nevius said. Maybe we can then turn on the microphone and you could actually give one-on-one training, which would be absolutely fantastic. So please do take advantage of that. All the information is in there. And it would be absolutely fantastic if you did go and pump Discord. All right, Doge, Elon Musk, Doge, we talked about that for 7 minutes, a 7-minute video. That's just come out. So all these videos have just come out, and if you've missed them all, brand new videos out today. Okay, don't say we don't give you the information. Right. Let's have a look. What's your thoughts on spirits? Shane Hinsman, opinion on buying Sidus Space. Shane, I haven't got an opinion on it right now. I did have. All I can tell you is Carol, the CEO, is rubbish at communication. Rubbish. I thought I could have a conversation with her. But yeah, it's been an absolute nightmare, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, there you go. My new member, let me have a look. TS, yes. You're sending me a friend request. Accept friend request. All done. Whoops-a-daisy. All done. Welcome. to the family. There you go. You are all in. Thank you very much. Let me get rid of that. Pending. I don't think that's right. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this? It's another one. Let me refresh that. It can't be right. Pending. How can we have 2 friend requests from the same person? Let me double check here. Let me make sure we've got message. Yeah, I've already messaged you. That doesn't make sense then. Except, hang on. I thought I did that. There we go. Okay. Just making sure we're all good. Right, that's all good. Let me read the comments. Shane, I can do an analysis again for you shortly. I will be opening up the analysis availability shortly, and you might want to get analysis done. Hi, Martyn. How are you? I'm really liking AMD right now. What are your thoughts? Everyone's asking me thoughts today on stocks I've not really got any opinions on at the moment because I haven't looked at them recently. Not to say I can't do it again, but we will open up the opportunity to request analysis shortly, and I'll be able to go over these for you again. But anyway, let's move on for now. So we've got Mobix in the morning. Everyone's aware of that. We've got people already coming in for Mobix. A lot of people have become members just to see this event. Look at all these new members here on Mobix. Look at this, loads. It's absolutely awesome. Very exciting. You'll all be able to ask questions and so on and so forth. So that's coming up. Now then, Symbotic. We've got the earnings call ready here to go. This is what it sounds like right now. Go on, play. There you go. Some happy little music. Nothing to celebrate right now. There's Symbotic. I've got my charts laid out. I've got my news laid out, and we'll be going to be covering it any second. Okay, thanks, Shane. I'm sure you understand, and I will try and do analysis for you shortly. I've got a couple more to do, and then I'm going to open up the opportunity to do analysis again. Right. Did anybody go and comment on Symbotics? Not Symbotics, I beg your pardon. Did anyone go and comment on Mobix? Let's have a look, see if someone did. Mobix. What's this here? Elementary. Join. Okay. Okay, just reading that. Right, let's make a start with this analysis then. Okay. If you've just tuned in, click subscribe and ring the bell if you wouldn't mind. That would be absolutely awesome. And tap the like button. I want to share this out. Get as many people aware of Symbotic as possible. That's all good. That's all good. Right, let's get into the analysis of this then. Good afternoon, Ed. Oh, here he is, the man of the hour, our Discord scalper trainer, Ed Nevius, Stephen Lewandowski. How are you this afternoon? Our oil man. Let's get into Symbotic right now. So here it comes. Sim analysis. There you go. Let's load this up as well. That's tonight. 14, that's just out. Nothing there to say. SoftBank, that's not of any interest. Let's have a look at this. Short report. Okay, just some news out there. We'll pick that up. that'll do. I think that'll do. Right. Let's get to it. I'm liking Mullen. Oh, no. Please don't buy Mullen. Whatever you do, please don't buy Mullen. It's worse than FFIE. It's probably the worst stock you could possibly buy. Damien, why on earth are you liking Mullen? Have you not read all of the scam literature? Have I not shown you hundreds of, literally, probably 100 videos? I think I've done nearly 6,000 videos now. You can go and check on my homepage. I think it's 6,000. It must be 100 Mullen videos showing you the scams of it all. Dave Mitchery manipulating people. It's just unbelievable. Please don't go and buy Mullen. But if you do, I mean, you do. It's down to you, isn't it? Really, I wouldn't be doing that. Right, let's go into it. Hello world, Brian Bynum. Symbotic earnings, ticker symbol SYM, coming up tonight after hours. This is the build-up to it. This is the preview. Prepare. What is Symbotic? Does it sound cool to you? Yeah, buy it. SYM. It's got to be a buy in it if it starts with SYM. I'm only joking. In this analysis review, we're going to look at the stock just before the earnings. Let's see how it pans out. And we're going to see if there's an opportunity here for you to make money. Can you make money from this stock? That's the question. Are we going to see the numbers looking good? Are you about to reach for your credit card, Jordan Smith, and buy some Symbotic as we try and print some money? Yeah, we got the money printer on. We expect to have the money printer on later on next year. But anyway, we're going to peruse over the numbers and we're going to see if there's an opportunity to buy right now. So are you ready? Let's look at Symbotic as we prepare. In this, we're going to share with you the balance sheet, the profit, the loss, who's buying, who's selling. You can get analysis. This is not a full analysis. It's just a brief one before the earnings. But you can get analyses like this if you are a member and you do a super chat. I'll explain that shortly. We're going to be opening it up again very shortly. We've got 2 more to do before I open it up again. We'll look at the intrinsic value, the balance sheet, the inside trading, the financials, the profits, all the rest of it. We're then going to very quickly go and look at the latest news, how it trends against the S&P, and so on, just before the earnings. Is that perfect timing or what? Yes, it is, isn't it? Yes, even though I say it myself. Symbotic, what is it? First of all, you may never have heard it before, so we might need to tell you all about it. Symbotic is an automation technology company which engage in robotics and automation-based product movement technology platform. It focuses on developing, commercializing, and deploying innovative end-to-end technology solutions for supply chain operations. This is only a brief analysis, but remember, I'm not covering all the details. Round since 2020, it's only 4 years old from being public at least. Massachusetts, 1,300 employees. Richard B. Cohen. If you'd like Richard B. Cohen on the show, email investor relations. Many of you have done that. That's how we've got one tomorrow, in fact. And we can bring you world exclusive where we go inside the company and reveal what's really going on live, unedited, unscripted. They don't even know what questions I'm going to ask them. If you'd like to have Rich on the show, email investor relations, say I'm an investor and I'd love you to be on the show. 3.15 billion market cap, price to earnings ratio 173.98. Dividend yield, no dividend on this stock. Very, very low volume indeed. So you're trying to sell the stock, it's hard when no one's prepared to pay what you want for the stock. Let's scroll on down and let's see what's going on. Robinhood investors have been buying recently and then just dumping a little bit. Don't care what Robinhood have been doing. No interest to me whatsoever. I do care, though, what hedge funders and insiders do because they drive the market. Robinhood investors like you and I don't do nothing. Not interested in that. But I am interested in hedge funders that back in Q4 of 22 was dumping this stock, and then they've been trading in and out of it ever since. Insiders not doing anything. Now this, if you see this looks like auto transactions. That's not a good or bad sign. It's simply there's nothing going on at the moment. They're just doing automatic transactions, which means they're all preset, like for tax reasons and all the rest of it. Nothing really amazing to report there. Analysis, Morningstar say it's a strong buy, 70%. Again, that doesn't interest me because they're paid to say so. I do my reviews completely impartial, unbiased. I'm not paid anything. Plus, I don't own the stock either. So either way, it's the real deal. Now, what is interesting is on the next earnings tonight, in a few minutes, in fact, will we become cash positive for the first time? Always a great moment when that happens. We're seeing the earnings generally trending up. Sometimes they beat earnings, sometimes they don't. They missed on the last earnings. However, we're trending up all the time. That's got to be an encouraging sign overall. Who else is buying the stock? The reason why I say that gives you an idea of how it trades. SoundHound. We like SoundHound. One day we can see it at $10. UPath, super microcomputer. There's a risky one right now. Palantir, massively overbought. Micron Technology. Gives you an idea how the stock will trade. Obviously, with volatility. Okay, let's look at the numbers and see what we might expect from tonight. Let's have a look at it. The intrinsic value would suggest it is overvalued by 66%. However, intrinsic values are not the whole story. I've just noticed I've got a little white dot there. Should we get rid of that white dot? There you go. White dot, gone. We won't edit that out. We'll leave that in. It's a real moment, okay? It's the moment of the white dot. Okay, SYM is saying it's overvalued, but again, that's not enough. A lot of people just look at that and go, no, it's overvalued. I'm going to short the stock. And people look at very few metrics these days, and we know that because we asked people about the balance sheet, and 85% of you said, no, never read the balance sheet. So there you go. Anyway, financials. Let's have a look at it. Up 12%. Nice. No S curve here. Just steady growth is expected. Operating income is up 10%, moving in the right direction. Again, not really an S-curve explosion. Net income is up 10%. Financing cash flow, so negative, is down 12%. Investing cash flow is down 14%. And operating cash flow is down 4% as well. All right, let's look at the balance sheet. This is important. 1.6 billion in assets, of which 870 million is in cash. So we're just about right with cash. We've got a little bit heavy cash. I don't like businesses with too much cash because effectively, if they're just a cash holding company like DJT, Donald Trump stock, it's not a stock, it's not a business. It's just holding some cash, and we can all make money on our own cash. No point doing that. We want cash working, being invested in the business, not just sitting there. Anyway, 1.6 billion in assets. What about the liabilities? No short or long-term debt. We like that. So that's nice. No long-term debt, no short-term debt, which means also no catalyst as rates come down. You've got to see it both sides of it. But anyway, there's none of that, just running costs. So the balance sheet is going to be pretty good. The solvency is going to be pretty good. This is going to show some good numbers. Is it worth buying? Well, it depends on the margins and the profits and the businesses and the potential, which is why the earnings is so important. Gross margin looks great, 14%. Probably low in this sector, but nevertheless, gross margin is a profit. But then gross margin's profit, but then we see operating margin, net margin, no, we're not actually making any money. FCF margin, 4%. ROCE, down 51%, ROIC down 31%, ROA down 1%, and ROE down 8%. Now, if you want to know what all these terms mean, you can. I'll give you the links below and in the live video. This is Seeking Alpha. We've got a lot of Black Friday deals going on at the moment. Go and check it out. We're giving free trials, discounts, you name it. Anyway, then you can open up all this yourself and you can find more detailed information. The links for all of that in the chat. I'll give it to everybody else below the video when you're watching this made later on. Scrolling on down, so there we go. Profitability, like we said, they're making money, but on the gross profit, but the net profit is not. So 31% is quite low. We've seen a lot lower though. We've also seen a lot higher. Profitability isn't that great, but it's not that bad either. Hopefully will improve. Solvency score, it's not bright green, but 68's okay. Like I said, it's got a reasonable balance sheet. It's not great because it's not really making much money. In fact, it's not making money, is it, overall? But at the end of the day, 68 percent solvency is okay. So you can invest in this knowing it's not going bankrupt anytime soon. Wall Street say worst case scenario 67% downside, average 33% upside, and the best case scenario is 108% on the upside. So if you like this sector, this could be of interest to you. All right, okay, there is my analysis. Look at that. I was covering this stock recently, Symbotic. I just realized that 11 months ago I covered this. That's interesting. And nothing since, which means no, I don't mean from me, but only one thing has been picked up here. That means no one's really talking about it. It's under the radar, this company. No one's really paying any attention to it. It's not rock and roll and sexy right now. So you never know. That could change. Anyway, let's go over now to our next part. Now, if you're enjoying my analysis using this software, we're going to use some Seeking Alpha software now. Black Friday sale. I've given you the link in the chat. Links below. We've got discounts running on. Welcome to the Lucas Aids, the Alpha Spread. Discounts everywhere. Everyone's giving you free trials at the moment. Without my referral, you don't get these discounts, by the way. So anyway, Symbotic ticks lower after short report from Hunterbrook. This is just out. Let's read this. Symbotic paired an earlier loss and rose 3.3% after a new short report from Hunterbrook Capital. Hunterbrook Capital is short SYM at the time of publication. Symbotics has short interest of 13%. It's not excessive. 13% is not excessive. However, it's very high. So no short squeeze here, nowhere near the volume, nowhere near the short interest. If you think we're going to get a short squeeze anytime soon, not a hope in hell. So I just thought I'd mention that to you. Right, this is only a brief analysis today. I just wanted to cover some quick points here on the stock, but I'm going to bring you one other thing as well: the valuation, the factor grades and the ratings. Before I finish, this is also what you can find on Seeking Alpha. You see Seeking Alpha analyst, no one's covering it. It's like I said before, there's no real news. No one's really paying any attention. Not covered. Wall Street, as you can see, they like it from the growth potential they gave. And Quant, the AI software, is saying a hold. Valuation is C+. It's just dropped from B. Growth is A+. Profitability D+, as you can see, it's improved from D. Momentum from D- to D+, that's improved, and also revisions upwards, C- to B-. We've got some improvements there. All right, so I just thought I'd share that with you as well as we come to the end of this very brief analysis. I don't know enough about it yet to make a judgment if it's a buy, sell, or hold, but I'll be learning a lot tonight from the earnings. Now, if you're watching this live, we've got the earnings coming up in a minute. If you are watching this later, as it's video when it comes out later, the earnings I shall put above my head down below in the description, and you can watch the earnings back and make your informed decision. Over here, I'll put the Symbotic earnings. It looks like that. See on the big screen below me, behind me, below me, behind me. There you go. And down here, I shall put a world exclusive event tomorrow morning, members only. It's only a couple of bucks to be a member, so it's just to keep the trolls out, to ask our CEO. So we're going inside tomorrow, inside behind the scenes of a company live in trading hours, members only event. It is Mobix Labs earnings. Sorry, Mobix Labs Meet the CEO live event. You cannot afford to miss it. Very, very cool. How could you possibly miss that? Anyway, fantastic. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. All right. That's there. I just noticed that was pretty cool. I like this. I like how this works. Look at this. Look at this. This is on Alpha Spread. There's this was a video done by Green Stock News talking about Symbotic, and at the end they're recommending certain things that would, you know, link to Symbotic. Look at that. You got Meet Kevin, right? 2 million subscribers, and there I am with my show. That they put me there. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Love YouTube. You see, if you work harder than anyone else and you're always providing content, you'll get picked up eventually. It's you know, it's a Encouraging sign to anyone. Anyone can do it. Just work harder than anyone else. Love what you do, and you will come out on top. You just got to keep going. You can take on the biggest channels in the world and be seen. Because remember, they all started at one, just like you are today. All right, that's an encouragement for everyone to get off your ass and live out any dreams that you want to live out. But don't dream. Live it out for real. I hate when people say to me, when they're 16 years of age, they go, it's my dream. How's it your dream? You're only 16. What are you talking about? Or they say, I've been doing it my whole life. You're only 16. What's going on? Stop dreaming and do something about it. Don't attend meetings. Meetings are a waste of time. Just get out there and do it. Right. Let's read the comments that came in during that. Let me scroll down. Ed, good afternoon. I'm liking Mullen, says Damien. I don't know why. Hello world, Brian Bynum. Good afternoon all. Steve Wally. Here come the robots. God bless you, bucko. Songs for space. Here come the robots. Actually, I didn't do any robots today, did I? I didn't do any robots. I've got a robot. Do you want to see my robot? I've got a robot. Here's my robot. This is the robot you're talking about. Yeah, there's the robot. I didn't do my robot today. Maybe I should have done a robot. We're missing the robots. We're missing the little fellas as well, right? Anyway, been missing all that recently. We've got a new member on Discord. No, it's not a member. Just thought someone was trying to get in, but no. Let's bring us up to date. Okay. That's all up to date. Okay. What's the time? We've got half an hour before we end the stream. I wonder if I can do this. Let's have a look. I've got time to do that. No, I'm not going to rush into that. Any more comments? As we might as well go through all our other stocks at the moment and see what's what. It's a quiet one, this one, because Symbotic isn't everyone's favorite stock, but it was requested. Who was it who requested it, by the way? Can anyone remember? Anyone remind me? Who you'd like Tesla? Would you, Brian? Would you like a bit of Tesla? Shall we do some Tesla? I said I'd do it this morning, didn't I? And I never did it. I let you all down. I let you all down. Where are we now? 127. Go on then. Go on then, Brian Bynum. I'll do a little bit of Tesla. Hi, everyone. I'm still here and watching every day. Andrew Michael. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that a lot. Very, very kind of you. Right. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. Yes. TSLA. Okay. This is what it's all about with Tesla. It's Donald Trump doing his thing again. I don't know how he can completely do this, but he's doing it anyway. I wish him the best. It'd be great for Tesla. Maybe not so good for everybody else on the road, though, or people trying to cross the road. I don't know. You can decide. I'll give you my thoughts on it. But this will be a brief thing. TSLA. Okay. I've got that. Right. Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. It's been up recently and it popped yesterday, trimmed off again. It's going up again now. Why? What's going on? Let's have a look at Tesla and look at the latest news. Some quite interesting news here that you might find interesting as we look at our favorite car, the red Tesla. We do like it. We are fans of Tesla here, I have to say. However, are we rushing things through a little bit too much? Well, you decide. Tesla has just reported some news. Donald Trump, Elon's new best mate, is about to relax things a little bit. We're all going to get a little bit relaxed here, sit on the beach and relax the laws of self-drive. Is it a good thing? Are we really ready? Let's have a look at this news and you decide. Now, this news is just out a few hours ago, and you can get access to this as well. This is my Seeking Alpha news that I get sent all the time. And if you want Seeking Alpha or Alpha Spread, the links are in the chat. I'll put the links below. But we are doing some great Black Friday discounts at the moment. Discounts everywhere, free trials. Without my referrals, you don't get these deals. You get lesser deals. Does that make sense? You get lesser deals. You don't get free trials, for example, and you don't get discount. Anyway, Tesla soars as investors bet on an easy ride for federal approvals on autonomous vehicles. This is Donald Trump saying he's going to relax the laws of getting this passed. Now, obviously, we've got to be clear. I'm not suggesting for a minute, or even assuming Donald Trump's going to go, it's done, it's good enough, let's get it done. I don't think that's going to happen, because then you'd have cars that aren't ready going around and there'd be chaos. I'm not suggesting that for a moment. What I am suggesting, there's always red tape, and to try and speed up the process and push it through quicker, not reduce quality standards, but just miss out some red tape. Whatever. What do you think? Anyway, it is sparking some bullishness in the stock at the moment. Obviously, we know it's going to happen, but is it just getting ahead of itself? Well, I'll let you decide. Let's look at the news. Tesla soared again in early trading on Monday on more signs that the electric vehicle maker will benefit from measures enacted during the incoming Trump administration. In particular, reports indicate the Trump transition team have told advisors they plan to make a federal framework for fully self-driving vehicles of one of the transportation's department's top priorities. Again, what does that really mean? Doesn't really mean anything, does it really? It just means his top priority. Could still take 10 years. Wedbush Securities analyst Dan Ives said the development could mark a huge step forward in easing US rules for autonomous vehicles and be a significant tailwind for Tesla autonomous and AI vision heading into 2025. Now, as far as I'm concerned, as an investor on Tesla, I own Tesla through the S&P, and I'm glad that I do. I like it. Doesn't really bother me whether it's tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. I know Tesla's going to do well. However, I'm not the sort of investor that's going to chase an individual stock for all kinds of reasons. But this stock is always ahead of itself. Everyone gets super excited. Then they dump it and take profit. How many times have we heard Cathie Wood, can't stand the woman, tell everybody how amazing something is? You should all own Tesla until she decides to dump it, very often just as it starts to go up. Actually, she does it a lot. But, if you're so bullish on it, why don't you own it? If you really think it's going to $4,000 a share, like she used to say, and, repeats from time to time, why don't you just keep it and stop trading it out? Anyway, what do I know? Cathie Wood's a very smart woman. She's very smart at telling bit porky pies as well. Wedbush Securities estimates the AI and autonomous opportunity is worth $1 trillion alone for Tesla, and expects that under a Trump White House, the key initiatives will now get fast-tracked as the federal regulatory spiderweb that electric vehicle giant has encountered over the past few years around FSD autonomous clears significantly under a new Trump era. Now, we're going to talk about that for a moment because it's very, very true. You may remember the EV summit. Well, who represents EVs better than anyone? Let's be honest. It's Elon Musk. We have to be honest about it. EVs most represented through Elon Musk. No question about it. However, Biden didn't invite him. I thought it was the most stupidest, ridiculous seminar, meeting, summit, whatever you want to call it, ever. He invited Chrysler, Ford. I mean, how ridiculous. It's like, how obvious does that look? And I'd be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed to be the CEO of Ford turning up and going, well, we don't really do much and we can't sell them and we're losing money. but Elon Musk doing well. But I'm glad he's not here because it makes us look a bit more important, even if it is as fake as hell and as stupid as you could possibly wish. It was ridiculous. Obviously, the previous administration didn't like didn't like Elon Musk and really froze him out. Well, of course, it's great to see that change. However, you know, it's all very well being someone's best mate, but Donald Trump can't just go, waive all the rules, get it done. There's loads of regulations it has to go through, and rightly so. So the stock's going to do well. I just don't know if it can fast track that much. I wouldn't be chasing the stock, but that doesn't seem to bother some people. They'll chase it anyway. For me, I would just, like I do, even though I don't buy the Tesla individually, I do buy it through the S&P, and I buy, and I'm all in on margin, but I buy when there are dips. I don't chase it and get excited over some headlines designed to drive the stock up. Let's be clear about that. Shares of Tesla rallied 7.1% in pre-market action on Monday. Rivian Automotive and Lucid were both up 1%. Don't buy Lucid. What a load of rubbish. Whenever you buy it, all you're doing is giving Peter Rawlinson, the CEO, a bigger and bigger and bigger pension. He pays himself so much money. I think he's the 5th or 6th highest paid CEO. And basically the whole company exists to pay him wages. It's ridiculous, bonkers, nuts. Yes, is it probably the best EV ever made? Probably. Who the hell cares? The Bugatti Veyron might be the best car ever made. Are you going to buy one? Are you going to buy shares in it? Of course not. Doesn't do anything. So anyway, just bear that in mind. Tesla, it's a great company, but I would not be chasing on this news. I would simply be owning it, waiting for dips, because I guarantee you one thing. The moment it goes up, Kathy Wood will tell you to buy, and then she'll sell. She does it every single time. I pay no attention to it. It's all flipping nonsense. Even Elon Musk will tell you the stock is overbought. He tells you all the time. No one pays attention to him either. So do what you want. It's great news. It's going to happen, but I wouldn't be running out today because of this news. Fair? Honest? I think so. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description for all the Black Friday deals and all the rest of it. Over here, we've got some great stuff coming up. We've got the NVIDIA earnings tomorrow on Wednesday. Biggest event all year. I'm expecting 40,000 to join me live, which will make us the highest channel in the world when it comes to viewers to subscribers. Viewer percentage to subscribers. If you do the average, the percentage of that, we will have the highest viewing in the world. I'm very excited about that. Can't wait. Should be an amazing day. Down here tomorrow, go behind the scenes, go deep dive, go inside as we talk to the Mobix CEO live on the show. Members only, of course, giving our members the opportunity to ask questions. Live trading, world exclusive. Meet the CEO. Can you afford to miss it? Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Alrighty then. Seeking Alpha. We got a super chat here from Brian Bynum. Full self-driving. Look at this on the screen. Full self-driving has gotten much better. It saved a coyote's life last week. Didn't even see him coming, but the car did. Fantastic. And thank you very much indeed for our super chat. We appreciate it very much indeed. Boom! Brian Bynum sent me a super chat. I thank you very much indeed for that. Appreciate it. Lovely stuff. Brian Bynum. Okay, save the coyotes, buy a Tesla. I love it. Well, it will certainly is when it's finalized. It will be safer than humans. I've got no doubt about that whatsoever. They won't be sitting there eating a Snickers bar, drinking a beer, putting the makeup on, whatever it is. Robin Burrows, I requested it. Oh, you're behind the stream. Robin Burrows, because you're answering a question. I'm assuming you are. You're answering a question I asked about 20 minutes ago, but that's good. Glad I remembered what I asked, because I didn't really remember. I just linked his name, thought Robin Burrows, that's the guy. Now I link the two together, and now it makes sense. Just a bit of luck, really. Says Zach Zate. Bought several Coyote skins for $5 a piece of Michigan Upper Peninsula. I liked the no-key Tesla. Just start it with your phone. Great for rentals. Indeed. We don't start it, do you? You don't start it. You turn it on. There's no start in the engine. There is none. Come on. Get it together. Get it together. Right. So, Robin Burrows, as a little extra, as being a member of my channel for 2 months, not only I appreciate you asking me to do the earnings, which we're doing in a minute, but I've just done analysis on the stock as well. You can either rewind this live stream if you want to, or you're already watching it because you're behind the stream, I don't know, or you can watch it when it comes out later as its own video. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we've got the Symbotic earnings coming up very shortly. There will be a couple of videos that come out before then. So what I'm going to do now is I can send you to the Symbotic earnings straight away, which I think I will do. I could send you to the extra channel, but I think I'm going to do that. We are going to end early because there are some more premieres coming out, so we need to do that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to customize this. Should I send you the Symbotic or should I? Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. Symbotic earnings. So here is the event itself. We are going to be live there in a minute. In about half an hour. Sim live. There you go. Earnings live. Is that one up the top? Is that the one already? Yes, it is. I've already pinned it to the top. There you go. Need a private jet and a Tesla just like Meet Kevin. He also had a set of triplets delivered via surrogate. All right. I'm not doing that. I'm happy. Me and Leah are perfectly happy as we are. Thank you very much. I did say to Leah, because we said, do we want to get a private jet? And we went, what are you on about? We don't need a private jet. And then we found out a few things. Yeah. We said, we don't want a private jet. That's silly. Who needs a private jet? Silly. And then we found out that we could go to England literally from our local airport, which is closer than Dallas, but not much. It's about 15 minutes. We don't have to check in 2 hours earlier. We can just rock up. We'll get a taxi straight to the plane on the tarmac and just get in. We can fly direct to my regional airport, which is 5 minutes from my house. So I haven't got to go to London, hire a car and drive all the way home. I can just go to my local airport, which is just down the road from my house, which is nice, right? That'll be good. And because it flies at a different altitude and it's pressurized differently, you don't get jet lag either. And I thought, and we can go at a minute's notice, sort of, whenever we want. I went, it's going to cost a lot of money though, isn't it? It's going to cost a few million to buy it and a few million to service it. But hey, we can save a few minutes and checking in. So I said, it would be good though, wouldn't it? It would be good. But me and Leah said, okay, let's put the private jet on the list of stuff to get when we've paid this mortgage off. I got my house, but we got to pay Leah's house off. Pay this mortgage off. Put $100 gazillion million in the bank so we can live for the rest of our lives happily ever after. And then we can start buying private jets. So I think we're a long way off, but Meet Kevin did it. But I think Meet Kevin makes most of his money actually from all the training programs and his ETFs and his stock. He's got his own stock. That's where he makes his money. He makes a lot of money from YouTube, but not to run a private jet he makes it from other things. And I'm not going to do those things. So maybe I'll never have a private jet. I'll just be poor and I'll just have to get on the plane like everybody else, won't I? Get in the queue like everybody else. Anyway, yeah, he's got a Gulfstream. Yeah, I can't see me getting a private jet somehow. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, and Tesla just like Meet Kevin, also private. Yeah, okay. Can you imagine? Yeah. Right, Tesla's going up. Let's go back to Symbotic. Let's, that's the Roth IRA. That doesn't look very healthy, does it? Back over here. That's all right. Let me go to SYM, because this is what we're going to need in a moment. Let me send you all to the earnings. So we're good to go. So we're going to end the stream a bit earlier because I want to get ready for the earnings. And I also want to, I've got two short videos to get out in between. So if you all jump into the earnings, so what it will look like is this. If you all go here now, you've got the link in the chat, pinned to the top, and it will take you there. You can all be in the chat, just sitting here, chatting away, waiting, and as my premieres come out, I can give you the links for it. Sound good? Sound good, doesn't it? Sounds great. I think it sounds great. But I've also got a poll running as well. You might want to vote. Where's my poll? There's Mobix. There's that. There's the earnings. There's the earnings. Did I do a Symbotic? Yeah, I did. I should have put that in my analysis, shouldn't I? Damn it, I forgot. All right, here is the community tab. Is it a beat, miss, or undecided? A bit late now, isn't it? I completely forgot. I've messed it up. It's rubbish. Beat, miss, or undecided. Let's refresh it. Let's see if it's got any votes on it. It had no votes at the beginning of this. I was supposed to mention it in the thing, but never mind. 21 votes. 21 votes. 43% say miss. Undecided 19. That makes sense. No one knows about the stock. 38% beat. That looks like a stock that no one knows much about. That's what that tells me, which makes sense looking at everything else. The fact that no one's covering it, no one really knows much about the stock. Kind of makes sense. Anyway, there you go. Good. Right, okay, I'm gonna get off really quickly, so we're gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna say goodbye really quick. Send you all to the earnings. I'll be there in just a few minutes' time. We do have some premieres coming out. Look out for those. And yeah, ding. The bell's going early, but I've got to get off and get done and get back and make sense? Stuff like that. All right. Thank you very much. See you back in a minute. How many people are still with me? Hardly anybody. No one cares about Symbotic, right? Apart from, what was his name? Scrolling. Forgot his name now. Our good friend. Forgot now. I've missed it. Robin Burrows, that's him. Robin Burrows requested it. All right, I'll see you back in a minute for the live earnings in between now and then. Look out for the premieres. I've got some good ones, some blinders, some belters. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other.